In today's video, I'm going to be discussing 17% and the new Social Security forecast that was recently released, as well as why this is a pretty good thing. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know right here in the video. Let's get into it and talk about what's going on. All right, now recently we got some new information out of the Social Security Administration, and it's looking pretty good, not only for the program as a whole, Social Security, but all of the beneficiaries as well, the 70+ million people that do rely on these monthly benefit checks. So I'm going to break down the details of this 17% forecast that was recently released, as well as the contrary numbers that we had prior to this announcement, and why this new 17% figure is actually a whole lot better compared to where we came from not that long ago. So I have all those details for you here in the video. Let's get into it and talk about what's going on here, and I will give you all of this information. However, really fast before we do, can I ask a huge favor of you? If you have not done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, well, first off, welcome and thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Will you please make sure to subscribe to the channel right down below if you have not done so yet? It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you every single day, doing all the research, watching the headlines, advocating on your behalf, answering questions, doing anything I possibly can to help you out right now. I get it. Fixed income beneficiaries need a whole lot more money right now, and I want to do whatever I possibly can to keep you informed of these programs, as well as anything popping up you can possibly grab or take advantage of. So again, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so, and thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate your support, and let's talk through the details of this. All right, so recently we got this report out of Social Security breaking down all the details and the finances of the Social Security Administration. Now, there's a lot of people out there right now saying all kinds of weird things about Social Security, like they're out of money and all kinds of weird stuff like this. I can tell you this much, they're not, okay? They have a lot of money right now. They have trillions and trillions of dollars out there, and they're getting more money every single month from Social Security payroll taxes. So Social Security is not going anywhere anytime soon. This program is has a lot of viability here, and there's a lot of money in the program, okay? But that's kind of beside the point. I can talk about that more in a future video if you'd like me to, but I want to talk about this 17% and compare this to where we came from and why this is such a better number than where we were at just really not that long ago, okay? Now, this is all based on the Social Security Board of Trustees. Now, annually, we get a report out right around, kind of the first quarter, second quarter-ish time of year is when we get this report out of the Social Security Board of Trustees. Well, we recently got this report out, and it gave us this 17% figure, okay? So let me tell you exactly what this means, okay? So remember, the report that we got out about a year ago, back in about, I don't know, the early-ish part of the second quarter of 2023. So again, as I film this video right now, we're in 2024 right now. But a little over a year ago, we got the report out of the Social Security Board of Trustees, and it came in showing that Social Security insolvency was going to be in about 2034, and at that time, they'd be able to pay out about 77% of benefits. In other words, benefits would be cut by about 23%. That's massive, right? You've heard me talk about that before in other videos. That'd be really, really rough for a lot of beneficiaries. A 23% cut in the event of insolvency. Well, now we got the new annual report out of Social Security, and guess what? They're showing that insolvency may not actually happen until 2035, a year later. Now, again, I get it. It's only 1 year difference, okay? It's not like a huge, huge difference here, but that's a great thing right there. But the big number that I want to focus on is the 17%. Now, in my opinion, this is a whole lot more exciting. Well, okay, it's not like super exciting, but it's better. It's a lot more optimistic than the 2035, the extra 1 year, okay? Now, here's what it comes down to. Remember, I just said that last year's report showed that insolvency would be 2034, and only 77% of benefits would be payable. In other words, a 23% cut. Bad, right? That's a big cut to benefits. Now, in this new annual report that we just got, they're finding and they're showing that insolvency is now 2035, and in the event of insolvency, again, a big, big question mark here, if insolvency were to actually happen, that they would be able to pay out 83% of benefits or a 17% cut to benefits. Now, It's still a cut, don't get me wrong. It's a massive cut to benefits. However, if we compare it to the contrary, which was the previous number, 23%, we basically just gained another 6% here, if that kind of makes sense. The difference between a potential 23% cut from a year ago to now a 17% cut to benefits. And again, I get it. It's still a 17% cut. That's still massive, but at least we're moving in the right direction, right? So the lower that this number is, the better off, because that just means in the event of insolvency, that just means that benefits are going to be cut less severely than what they once were, okay? So the Social Security Board of Trustees cited a strong economy and a lot of job growth. In other words, strong job market, things like this. Because remember, how does Social Security get their money? Well, they get it through Social Security payroll taxes. Now, yes, to be fair, there is a little bit of money that is made off of the interest and a little bit of money that is collected from taxation of Social Security benefits, but that is not the bulk of where the income comes from. It usually comes from, the bulk of it anywhere, comes from Social Security payroll taxes. So the more people in the workforce, higher incomes, things like this, then yes, technically more money would be coming in through Social Security payroll taxes. Kind of makes sense, right? So anyway, this is a huge win. And again, it's not perfect by all means. It is not perfect at all. In fact, it's not even close to perfect, because in the event of insolvency, benefits would still be cut by 17%, and that'd be really, really bad for a lot of people. But it's way better than a 23% cut. So let me give you some real numbers here so you can kind of see this illustrated out here, so you can see the dollar amounts here and why this is actually a good thing. Again, it's not great, but it's better than it was a year ago, because it's showing that, beneficiaries are kind of getting less bad news and kind of more good news here, okay? Anyway, let me give you some real dollar amounts here, and then I'm going to jump off of here, but this will kind of wrap it up and kind of give you some real dollars. But a year ago, when they said they could pay out 77% of benefits, let's just use a nice round number here. Let's just say that insolvency was coming tomorrow. It's not. Insolvency is not coming tomorrow, but let's just say that it is, okay? In this hypothetical example that I'm giving you, okay? Based on the numbers from last year, if you had a $1,000 monthly benefit and we had insolvency tomorrow, a 23% cut would mean that you would lose $230 of your benefit, and now your benefit would rather be $770 versus $1,000. That's bad, right? That's on a monthly basis, by the way. That's not over the course of the entire year. That's $230 a month in this example here, with a 23% cut to benefits, okay? Again, not happening right now. I just want to give this as a hypothetical example. Now, with this latest information and a potential 17% cut, if we had insolvency tomorrow and you were receiving a $1,000 monthly benefit now, a 17% cut to benefits would reduce your benefit by $170, taking your $1,000 monthly benefit down to $830, okay? A difference of $770 to $830. It's a difference of $60 a month. And again, it's still a cut to benefits, but you see the differences there? We're moving in the right direction here. The closer this number gets to zero, the better it is for the beneficiaries, right? Anyway, I hope that makes sense, but again, I just want to emphasize one more time here. I said it the last couple times here in the last couple minutes, but no, insolvency is not coming tomorrow. I gave that as a hypothetical example so you can see how much benefits would be cut in the event insolvency were to happen based on these numbers here. A 23% cut versus a 17% cut. And this is what we're looking like, okay? So this is going to continue to change the closer and closer we get to 2035. And if we happen to have a major economic contraction, anything like that, later on this year, as many people are forecasting, well, then guess what? We're likely going to have loss of jobs, and that means less money coming in to the Social Security payroll through Social Security payroll taxes. And that means potential insolvency coming sooner. So again, this number will continue to change, but we'll continue to monitor this as we go forward. But again, this is a little bit of a silver lining coming out of the Social Security Board of Trustees report. So hope this helps you. Again, as always, leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Let me know what else I can do for you. Just want to break this down for you really quickly. Otherwise, please subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. Down below in the description at the top of the comment section, I've hand-selected some videos for you there. Otherwise, right now on your screen popping up, you'll see some videos as well. Make sure to check out one of those videos right now. So enjoy your day. Take care. Hope this helps you, and I'll catch you again later in that next video. And I'll